Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Digimon World. I'm your Dungeon Master Darius. Last we left off, we were having ourselves a bad time in the arena. And, yeah, whether we liked it or not, Vegiemon gonna pass away. So instead, we got ourselves a Vegiemon, which I hope to be transforming into Coelamon. Now, I have looked at several guides, and I'm kind of pissed off because one of these is not that great about how explanatory it is. One of them pretty much goes on to say, oh, min-max care, 0 and all that fun stuff. And what I get confused about is min-max battles, because that tells me nothing. Like, do I need to make one battle? Do I need to have a minimum of one battle? Can I only have battled once with this Digimon? It drives me crazy. And then, like, there's been max battles, but then there's battles. So I'm like, what? That's even more confusing, sir. And then there's care mistakes, of which it does not go into great detail about the care mistakes. Whether that's a maximum amount, whether that's the minimum amount that you need to have made. In this particular case, with Coelamon, according to 2 different guides, I need to make a minimum of 3 mistakes. I need to screw up thrice. Like, okay. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but I'll roll with it. Now with Coelamon, it's got to be one of the more interesting ones, because while I have to make 3 care mistakes, the only other thing I seem to need to make is defense of 100 and a body weight of 30. Like, okay. There's an additional condition with a lot of these Digimon too, which I always find a little bit interesting. But in Coelamon's case, it seems like a Waymon or a Shellmon has a 30% chance to simply digivolve to a Coelamon within 360 hours having gone through. It's like, what? Frickin' A. Where was it? What am I doing? I am feeding my Vegiemon. I'm so happy. I gotta remember that there's one other thing I need to do before, or rather on the 15th day. Sounds like a cat listening to it. Now it's gotta poop. It's gotta poop. Run for it. Run for your life. Gotta poop. Oh yeah, that means I have to battle at least once with a Vegiemon? Or sorry, rather 5 times with a Vegiemon? I don't know. Some of these guys, man. Minimum battle 1. And then battles. What? People, learn how to make a guide. Please, I beg of you. Alright. Getting some speed up too. I got a feeling that speed is not going to be a thing I can rely on when it comes to this situation. Only just because no. Take care mistakes for more results. I don't know. Some of these guides, man. Some of these guides. Alright, nothing so far. We'll count that as a care mistake, won't we? 2, 3 mistakes. There we go. Done. Now I just gotta wait for a couple of days. I was fatigued, of course. I mean, I suppose since the whole gear mistakes thing, I could just try that method that one dude was all like, oh, you just train through when he's sleepy. See if that actually gets me somewhere, or if I'm just going to suffer. Oh, Vegimon's back. Funky that I left in the first place. I suppose, I don't know. I'm back and forth about whether or not I should have bothered with the arena or not. Because on one hand, dude could have lived just a little bit longer and done fighting, and I could have gotten a health, or a sirloin and some money. On the other hand, I still think that the arena only healing you a little bit while all your opponents are at full health is bullshit. So might just be me. Oh, and now he's gotta poop. Of course. Gotta poop, but he's also hungry. Do 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 do. Min-max amount allowed for bonus conditions. I don't know. Sometimes it's like I'm freaking reading someone translated directly from Greek or Japanese. Right, you're still hungry. It'll be fine if I give you a piece of giant meat, right? Happy little guy. Such a shame that I had to do like 3 care mistakes just to make it so as you might become a Coelacanth. And now he's tired. Alright. 1. If he's fatigued, I just take him over to Centarumon, right? That's the thought behind this. I just go until he's fatigued, go back to Centarumon, spend the hour to do that. Do that, like, twice, maybe a third time, and then just have him go to bed. I mean, I need to make care mistakes for Coelamon anyway, so I don't know. I'm honestly really hoping that some of the Vegiemon and Coelamon stuff can be a little bit helpful in doing what I need him to do next. Your Digimon looks fine, except the fact that he looks like he's about to collapse over tired. Look at him. So tired. His little fin. Now he's hungry too. I can do hunger. I can fix hunger. Have a mushroom. Still hunger? Still hunger. I suppose the downside to this is, he is hungry, so that's another thing that's gonna suck. Suppose I should buy some meats while I'm down here. I can see... I see what it is that the idea for, you know, making it so as they're forced to stay up longer in order to train is quite literally just, oh hey, you have so many more hours of the day. But it's also the same sort of mentality of, hey, I only have this many hours in a day, so... screw it, we'll buy 900 worth of meat. I'll also buy an autopilot, because you never know when you need an autopilot. Rule number 1 for me, always buy an autopilot. Dun, 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 dun. Lovely music, though. See, what also sucks is that his active hours are until 11 till 2. So 11 in the morning until 2? So I need to essentially do this whole thing. Well, 100 offense. Not sick or anything. I essentially need to do this just before day actually strikes. It's fatigued again, screw it. I guess it doesn't count as a care mistake anyways until it actually reaches 11 o'clock, but I want you to, like, where does it actually say 11 o'clock? Oh, time, 9:31. Shut up. What's wrong, buddy? You seem a little down. Let's go get our food. And then after that, I'm not sure. I've got his care mistakes down, that's for sure. I think scolding him thrice for no particularly good reason did the trick. Hello. Oh, this is a rain plant. Oh, thank God, I can finally do it. I have too many items. Of course. Here you go, buddy. Be happy. Oh, that actually worked when you didn't get sick. Aha! Everything's coming up Darius. Alright. So, now that I got this rain fruit, I can go get another Digimon. Who will expand the farm. Finally. And of course. Salty, salty, I am salt. So salty, I am salt. Okay, so that rain plant, it only appears on the 15th day of every month. And again, every month goes in a 30-day cycle, which honestly makes more sense to me, but I digress. And what we do with it is that once we have it, we go to the jungle where some of those Vegiemon are. Hope we're not stupid enough to keep on pushing forward in order to run into some Digimon that will completely destroy us. And then, hope we get to the right area. I wonder whether or not that whole training while in training actually does something, or just the internet yanking my crank. Internet's well known for just saying shit that makes sense, but then you look back and it's like, no. Alright, where is it? I don't have to beat the Vegiemon, do I? Or not Vegiemon, red Vegiemons. Hit the switch. Pull the lever! What's it say again? Recover 1000 MP and other uses. That's heckin' nice. I don't get it. Where the hell is it? One moment. Okay, so I don't fully get what the hell it's trying to tell me here. So if I go north, this one should be Great Canyon entrance, the invisible bridge, which I don't want to go to just yet. So this is the right area that it's listing on the thing. Do I have to kill the red Vegiemon in the area? There's supposed to be a plant here that looks decrepit and whatnot. And I've never seen it. Please, have at. Are you a Digimon? Okay. This is gonna result in a kill. You can already feel it. Yep. Or not, depending. Is that your one maneuver? Because it's a good maneuver, buddy. Jesus. Oh, frick. Okay. Yatta. Didn't think that was gonna go as well as it did, but alright. Little fierce little bastard. Oh, that was Winter Blast. I mean, that was expensive as all hell, but it did stun him. Alright, well, for the moment, we'll remove it. If only because that is expensive as all balls. Okay, seriously, where's this withered plant that this guy is talking about? Where are you from, homie? Excuse you. I mean, I do need to get battles in, so... Come on. Come on, please, I beg you. Thank you. Would have been better if that actually did damage, but... Please, attack it. And this is where we die. Oh, come on. I know it was foolish to even try fighting anything with a Vegiemon. Come on. Okay, heal. Floppy. Murder, please. I hate blocking in this. Sometimes it's all the damage, sometimes it's none of the damage. Electro Shocker! Yatta? I was mostly seeing whether or not, because those guys were on the screen, that I could find... One moment, I gotta see if I can find like a picture, what the hell they're even talking about, so BRB. Vegiemon is a recruitable Digimon located in the tropical jungle. It can be found as a weathering plant near the two red Vegiemon. Once examined, Mamio, or character, that's its actual name, will see that it is withering and needs water. If Mamio has the rain plant, he can use it to water it. Vegiemon will appear where the plant was and ask Mamio his opinion on them. Then we'll initiate a battle where it must be defeated. Withering plants. I'm getting salty here. Is a recruital folded? Fuck you. I know I need to make battles anyways, but nah. Vegiemon, you're a little destructive force of nature, and I love you, but please, for the love of God, attack it! Of course, I'm the one that gets stunned. Any moment now. Oh, you did not. Of course, it blocked the attack right after it made its own attack. I swear I'm having fun with this game. Please, just attack it! Thank you! Really can't wait until it digivolves already. Alright, how you doing? We can't get into another fight, I'm out of floppies. Nope. Those red Vegiemon are still here. And there's literally no change in the scenery. What am I doing wrong? I really don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's kind of ticking me off. Only thing I can think to do is just continue training. More training. I just want to get to a point where I can actually do the training and it doesn't feel as tedious because, you know, I actually have the stat increases that it gives me are worth a damn. Of course you want food. Come on. Here you go. I basically need to digivolve them to Quelamon in order to survive any area whatsoever. Which ain't a bad thing, it's just irritating. What's this? The third Digivolution that we're going through now? Fourth? Fourth. Yeah. 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 And of course we just gotta hope that he ends up being what I want him to be. No other status problems. Care mistakes I don't think necessarily reduce the Digimon's lifespan. It's just that care mistakes can change what it is that the Digimon digivolves into. So in the case of Quelamon, it's 3+. It doesn't really matter how many care mistakes he makes. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want him to make all the care mistakes, because if I have him do shit while he's fatigued, he will lose more life or he'll get sick. If I let him poop everywhere, he ends up becoming a freaking Sukamon or Numamon if he was a in training type. Theoretically, I could probably just get him to like 2,000 health, then up his MP a lot, because that's where the problem really lies. $500 freaking bits for an MP floppy, though. Of course, he's hungry. If we had sirloin, we could get him up there and wait right fast. How much weight are you currently? Because I need to be within 30 grams. I could just shove meat into his face. And that's just what I shall do. Gonna reduce his happiness, but according to this, happiness doesn't really matter when it comes to Quelamon, so... Again, I hope I'm saying Quelamon correctly. Like C-O-E-L-A Mon. So... He's at 25. His happiness and discipline went down, but, you know, when you get food shoved in your face, and don't matter. Well, it does matter. But it doesn't matter. But it does matter. It matters a little. It matters for some situations. And of course he is tired. By the time he wakes up, he's going to be hungry. I might as well make my way back over to the Digimons. See, the reason why I was really wanting that Vegiemon is that he was going to upgrade the sleepy place. Not sleepy place, the food place. The meat farm. I think he would have made it so as we get sirloins? There we go. I think. And then he would have been able to also sell us additional shite. That would have been really nice. Of course, your freaking weight drops just a smidgen. Fine. It's fine. Oh yeah, Vegiemon would have also sold us the super carrots as well as the Hawk something. They're both items that would have made training a little bit, I guess, easier. What's your health at? Not health. Everything. Yes. Condition is technically health. Alright, we'll do one more thing of pushing a giant boulder. Yeah, I should hope that fills you up, buddy. Alright, you're at 26! And of course you gotta poop. Of course you gotta poop. Is he gonna end up... I don't remember. Freaking... I think the worst is the transition load times. That's why it's freaking feels impossible to play this game sometimes. Patience was that. To be fair, this is like the longest I've actually played the game. Longest and furthest that I've gotten into the game. Even as a kid. Just... And you think my patience is thin these days. Oh boy, my patience as a kid, damn near non-existent. Man, this one should be easy for you, buddy. It's water. I mean, it's probably frigid water, but it's water nonetheless. Get up in there. Maybe next time that I get a in-training Digimon, I gotta use them in the boulder pushing and whatnot, because goddamn. Come on. Now you're hungry. That's fine. Got plenty of giant meat for you, buddy. I really want him to digivolve really quickly here, so... Again, kind of a longer episode. Coming. Just a smidgen of digivolving. I beg of you. You're gonna get 1,000 goddamn MP before you end up digivolving, aren't you? Kinda worse when they're just waddling. 26 weight. Yeah, 2 more times and he'll have 1,000 MP. It's not a bad thing, it's just... Arg. And you gotta poop. And you're fatigued. And you gotta eat. Sir. You might as well just say, hey, want to go to bed on the toilet with a ham hock in my goddamn mouth. Alright. Still hungry? I'm glad that when it comes to the rookie and in-training Digimon, at the least, it seems like one piece of meat will usually do the trick. Usually. Yeah, I know you're tired. I really wish that there would... I don't know. I keep on saying that I wish that there was this, that, the other thing. And I just keep on reminding myself, oh hey, Digimon Revitalize has that. Digimon Next Order has that. Man, I really like when the Digimon games are world games. I don't know. Like, I like the concept of the JRPGs that they got for 2 and 3, I think, but... And I do like Cyber Sleuth's gameplay mechanics, not necessarily story or the human characters, but I digress. Yeah, there's the Quellamon. You're a cool bastard. There you are. Active, sleepy. What? That's the opposite of active. Yeah. Teardrop. A long range. Ooh, and it has a chance of changing Digimon to Bright. Good. Right, Danger Sting. Poison Claw. Both of those kind of suck. Water Blast, though. That could be a help. That could be a great help. Kind of sucks that the electric stuff is now gone. Because Electric Cloud is really good. But if I can get 2-ish attacks that are relatively, and then can have a relatively easy time. That's that dangerous thing. Most damage. Oh man, it looks cool while swimming through the air too. I like it. Alright, now that we got Koalakanth, I gotta figure out what well, it says that I got one thing it can digivolve to, which kind of makes sense. But at the same time, I'm gonna go ahead and call an episode here. When we return, I got an ancient fish. It's pretty heckin' cool. And I'm hoping that it can survive through the ordeals that I need it to go through so I can get other Digimon to join the freaking city. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. And as always, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care. Cheers.